All right, there we go. So why is sleep important for Fortnite training? Well, first and foremost, I encourage anybody who is skeptical to read up on scientific studies, their own, in journals that have been published, in scientific magazines, I suppose. Just go on Google Scholar, maybe, if you are really curious about whether or not there's any validity to what I'm saying. I just wanted to preface with that. And in my experience, we need to pay very close attention to our circadian rhythm. It's super important. Waking up at the same time, going to sleep at the same time every day. That includes weekends. That means waking up at the same time every day on the weekday or the weekends. Doesn't matter if you are having a day off and you don't have school or work, or if you do have school or work. Every single day should be the same in terms of when you rise and when you retire at night. This builds habit. It's really important. This will build discipline. It'll make everything that follows in this training plan easier to do. If you choose not to, you're going to be having issues with your scheduling. You're going to be having issues with feeling kind of crappy waking up. You're not going to feel 100%. You're not exactly going to know what the optimal times for eating will be, optimal times for training, optimal times for really just about anything in your life. So if you choose to not alter your sleep, if it isn't already on a good schedule, and like I said, that means weekends as well. That means Saturday morning you're up at, let's say, 6 or 7 a.m. If you're not willing to do that, then you're not going to be realizing your full potential. I can promise you that. It's just reality. If you're interested in becoming a top player in Fortnite or other esports, you need to have this as your foundation for the training and what you build upon. You can't just expect to not put in that work and not get ready, so to speak, for the training by setting your circadian rhythm, setting your internal clock. And then you can't just expect to succeed by not doing that. It's going to be so much harder for you. Unless you have the most ridiculous natural talent, you won't be able to succeed. And even if you do have the most ridiculous natural talent, you're not going to be getting to that level that you could be getting to. So those are my brief thoughts on sleep. If that's something that interests you, trying to, seeing how it works, and I encourage you to do this. Try it out for like a week or two. What I do is I go to sleep between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. at night every day, and I wake up between 5 and 6 a.m. every day, getting about 7 hours of sleep. A lot of the time lately, it's actually been 6 hours. But as long as it's consistent, that's what matters. And I notice whenever I deviate from that pattern, I wake up and I feel crappy for like the first 2 hours that I'm awake. And it kind of throws me off for the day. Whereas otherwise, I'm right up immediately and I'm awake and I'm alert. And things are good because my body's used to it. We've conditioned ourselves to behave a certain way, and we're getting the results that we want. So I encourage you to try that for a week or two, probably 2 weeks. If you have to get up for school or work and you're getting up at 6 or 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. or whatever it is, wake up on the weekends at the same time and make sure you're going to bed at a reasonable time to allow yourself the proper amount of sleep for your body. And everybody's going to be a little bit different in terms of how much sleep you actually need. For me, I found that between 6 and 7 works really well. For somebody a little bit younger, maybe between 7 and 9. It just entirely depends on your circumstance, your age, your BMI. So much shit, right? So give it a try. Let me know if you like it. And if you're interested, I'm going to be offering some free one-on-one individual coaching in the future. I don't want to charge anybody for anything. I don't think that's necessary. I think it's going to benefit me much more than it'll benefit the person who's being coached. And plus, I would like to help somebody who is struggling like I was whenever I was floundering a bit and I wasn't sleeping correctly and I wasn't eating correctly and I wasn't training correctly. I've noticed ridiculous amounts of gains in my ability, both muscle memory and mental, over the past couple of months. And I want to see if I can share that with other people. So if you're interested and you think the sleep thing is cool, let me know. Get in contact with me. We can maybe set something up where I'm not streaming and we can go over some of your weaknesses. Maybe get like a little bit of information on you to see if it would be a good fit. And if it is, we can move on from there. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.